As Bob said, I come from Hawaii, which despite Rhode Island claiming the title first, I like to think of as the ocean state. We're called the Aloha State, but given those two titles are already taken, let's call us the island state. And as an island, so first of all, in terms of where we're going in this section, talking about port cities, the significance of ports for islands, we can't truck stuff into Hawaii. We can't even truck stuff between the cities in Hawaii. We either go by sea or by air. You don't go by road. 80% of all the goods consumed in Hawaii are imported. And of that 80%, more than 98% come by sea. So ports are a big deal to us. On the commercial side, on the tourism side, on the fishing side. And you might have heard of this little port called Pearl Harbor, which happens to be in our state and hosts SINCPAC and one of the largest Navy fleets on the planet. So ports are a big deal. Where we're going in this section, I'm supposed to moderate this thing, but Austin here from Rhode Island is going to lead off, and this will be the format for each of the successive sections, with a 20-minute talk on a research perspective. And then Don from the Navy is going to give us a DoD perspective on the same issues in 10 minutes. Alex from Stevens talking about a city and county level. And then Matt from the Hill, the sort of political perspective and the policy side of life. As Bob said, you know, we may have federal rules and regulations and state rules and regulations, but the cities and counties are the ones where the rubber meets the road, and they actually implement stuff. They have building codes and zoning and all of that sort of level of things. So we have research, feds, city, county, policy. That's sort of that's the agenda of where we're going. In the Pacific, the islands in the Western Pacific, fortunately west of where I am in Hawaii, are facing the greatest rate of sea level rise on the planet, both because of the thermal effects as well as wind-driven effects, the trades piling up the seas in the west. There are cities, not just New Orleans and others in this country, but one of the great megapolises on the planet, Shanghai, that are built on deltas. Those deltas are subsiding. They are withdrawing naturally from loading, but also from withdrawal of water, groundwater. We have this huge infrastructure, which is based around our ports, which are, after all, the gateway to most places. As Senator Reid said, that's why Newport was there in Rhode Island. It was based around the port, and things grew inland from that. So our ports are our gateways. They face issues, and in some ways, there's the issue of the tragedy of the commons. We all use them, but where's the investment coming from to maintain them? And these are 50, 100-year assets that require revitalization. And as Bob said, we need partnerships that, and we'll talk about those at different levels here, between the feds, the states, locally, business, research. We need partnerships because planning for their renewal, which is the basis of our sustainability, is going to require all of us to do the job.